Hey guys, Ramen King here. In the past few days, I've been kind of looking around for some new, really cool looking cozy games with either some pretty pixel art, surprise surprise, farming, or had generally interesting gameplay. And it turns out, I'm pretty freaking blind, because there are so many games that are either coming out soon that I had no clue about that really piqued my interest. So I wanted to share with you guys my top 5 cozy games that you guys should check out this September 2024. Starting at number 1, Chef RPG from World 2 Studio. You know, I really wish I had something to eat before making this video, because Chef RPG has some really tasty pixel food art and very unique character art. In this game, you play as a young chef and need to revive a once thriving tourist destination in the beautiful seaside town of White Ash Harbor. As somebody who grew up on Cooking Mama and Harvest Moon, I'm so psyched to see a game like this. You're able to grow crops, combat against wild animals, fish, befriend villagers, and the biggest, most unique part of the game is the cooking aspect, where recipes have engaging mini-games like dodging bubbles while deep frying, timing key presses as a cursor makes its way around a circle, and selecting ingredients to pop into a blender. This game is definitely for you foodies out there. Speaking of more food, coming up at number 2, Shokudo Underworld from Milku Inc. Shokudo Underworld is such an adorable game. You play as a little floating monster in the underworld that helps run a shokudo, which is like a restaurant or a diner. And this shokudo serves different kind of weird otherworldly, or should I say underworldly, sushi. You can create your own menus to help level up your restaurant, use ingredients that come from numerous mythical beings like a unicorn, a mimic, the kraken, and a sandworm. As you level up, you can gain expansions, new abilities, and get access to new ingredients. I'm definitely curious to see what kind of different monsters there are and what kind of challenges you come across in this game. Next is number 3, Shinehill from Peach Bite. Shinehill is a very interesting game, and I really wish I could have played the demo to get more of a feel for it, but unfortunately it was one of those games that had a limited time demo at some point. In this farming sim, your main character is an alien spy that gets mistaken for a new neighbor on Shinehill Island. You're able to do all the typical farming sim things like chopping down trees, farm crops, go fishing, play nice with the villagers, and fall in love. There's also RPG elements where you'll go off to fight wildlife and even fight giant bosses like this big snake. It seems like there will be plenty of intense moments in this game. I hear decent things about this game, and I hear that devs are very responsive to community feedback, so I think this is going to be a good one to keep an eye on. Number 4, Ninano Dream Ranch from Nabi. Welcome to the ranch, where the town that you live in isn't what you would expect. Where the villagers aren't just ordinary humans, but are filled with elves, demons, vampires, and other kinds of people. This game's really cool as you'll spend time helping the mayor gather materials, build and place different kinds of buildings like a cafe and this mushroom building, taking care of animals, and even evolving them. There definitely seems to be a lot less focus on farming in this trailer. You can see that there's a field here that has a bunch of plants that looks like something the player might have put in. But for most of the trailer, it's very animal and people focused. I also think it's hilarious that the player can just toss an animal into the corral like this. And finally, we have number 5, Bloomtown, a different story by Lazy Bear Games and Different Sense Games. This isn't necessarily a cozy game, but man, the pixel art and animations in this game just look so good, and I had to mention it. With this game being developed by Lazy Bear Games, I'm not surprised, as their games have always had some really great art, as well as gameplay. Set in the 1960s, we play as Emily and her brother Chester, who are sent to their grandpa's town for the summer. Spooky things start to happen, children disappearing, demons appearing, and it's up to Emily and her friends to save Bloomtown's people. Bloomtown, a different story, features turn-based combat and monster taming. The game also features side quests, fishing, going to the gym, which I'm sure does something for your battle stats, and doing odd jobs for money. Even just from the trailer, this game just looks so unique and its animations are so fluid. I definitely think that this is a big one to keep an eye on. There's also a demo available on Steam right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my top 5 picks for September's cozy games. If you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Also, let everybody know down in the comments what you think of each game, or what games you would have liked to see that weren't on the list. Finally, if you want to support the channel, toss me a tip via my Ko-fi link in the description below. This greatly helps support the channel, as most keys are given to me directly by developers or publishers, but isn't always possible, so I depend on tips to help supplement funding being able to buy games to review for you guys. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.